Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on December 13, 2023. Putin's forces unleash new offensive as UK sends weapons to Ukraine, latest updates. The Independent, Russian strikes on Kyiv damage children's hospital and leave more than 50 injured. The Guardian, Russia's ballistic attack on Kyiv, back-to-back missiles batter Ukrainian capital Kyiv, watch. Hindustan Times, major Russian missile attack on Kyiv injures 51, damages buildings including hospital. The Independent, Russia-Ukraine war, Russian shelling pounds Kyiv, world in pictures. Russia's new Black Sea naval base alarms Georgia. Alexander Vučić dominates Serbian election as vote nears. BBC, Vučić key to Serbia election victory, media capture. Politico Europe, Serbian election, another win for the Serbian Progressive Party will threaten peace in Europe. The Conversation, Serbs are losing fear of regime's election scare tactics. Balkan Insight, Serb election campaign not female-friendly as women still follow orders from men. Accused stowaway flies from Denmark to LA with no ticket or passport. BBC, Russian man who flew on Los Angeles flight without passport or ticket charged with federal crime. The Independent, Russian stowaway found on flight from Denmark to Los Angeles. Claudine Gay, Harvard president won't lose job over Congress row. BBC, Harvard board backs president amid calls for removal over anti-Semitism testimony. The Guardian, Harvard board backs president amid campus anti-Semitism backlash. Financial Times, opinion, Harvard is right to back its president. CNN, Harvard's president should resign. Republicans helping Russia by denying Ukraine aid, Biden says. The Guardian, Ukraine-Russia war, Putin banking on US to fail to deliver more Ukraine aid, warns Biden. The Telegraph, Biden promises Ukraine support for as long as we can but subtle language change will make Zelensky shudder. Sky News, see Russian state media praise Mitch McConnell and GOP. Rastafarian soldier wins racism case against army. Why a billionaire set out to topple the heads of America's top schools. The Independent, UPenn students say president resigning does alleviate some hurt. NBC News, academic freedom is the loser when big donors hound US university presidents. The Guardian, opinion, Liz McGill is out at Penn. It's a start. Man accused of sending poison to people at risk of self-harm is charged with 14 murders. Sky News, Canadian poison seller Kenneth Law faces multiple murder charges. BBC, poison chef linked to 88 deaths in Britain faces 14 murder charges. Daily Mail, murder charges laid in alleged murder by mail scheme. City News Calgary, man accused of selling drugs online to assist suicide faces 14 murder charges. Georgia election worker feared for her life after Rudy Giuliani's election fraud claims. BBC, Rudy Giuliani spews defamatory claims about election workers outside defamation trial. The Independent, Rudy Giuliani may face $40 million bill in damages trial for defaming Georgia election workers. Argentina peso, Milei begins shock therapy by devaluing currency. BBC, Javier Milei summons divine assistance to help cure Argentina's ills. Financial Times, why Argentinians are gambling everything on anarcho-capitalist Javier Milei, podcast. The Guardian, Argentina devalues currency, unveils shock measures to avoid hyperinflation. France 24 English, Argentina's new government halves peso's value and cuts spending to jolt economy. Russia-Ukraine war live, Zelensky makes plea to Biden for US aid as missiles hit Kyiv. The Independent, aid stalemate leaves Zelensky with little to show from US trip. BBC, Zelensky makes urgent plea to Congress for more aid in war against Russia. NBC News, Zelensky visits Congress with time running out to secure aid package, latest from ITV News. ITVX, Zelensky pleads for more aid amid standoff in US Congress. COP28 Live, draft text receives mixed reactions after calling for transition away from fossil fuels. The Guardian, COP28 draft resolution, tougher on fossil fuel but still no phase out. Sky News, Brighton Green MP Caroline Lucas slams draft COP28 text. The Argus, last-ditch attempt to forge fresh COP28 deal after original rejected. The Guardian, COP28 draft deal does not meet the test, says U.S. climate envoy. Israel-Gaza latest news, UN General Assembly overwhelmingly demands Gaza ceasefire. BBC, U.S. increasingly alone in Israel support as 153 countries vote for ceasefire at UN. The Guardian, UN General Assembly votes overwhelmingly in favor of immediate Gaza ceasefire. The Independent, Dr. Alana O'Malley, U.S. veto on calls for a ceasefire left UN conducting a dialogue with the deaf. The Irish Times, failure of the UNSC ceasefire and ending the crisis in Gaza, by Femi Mimiko. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.